Man, listen, I just thank God, and everything. We're gonna go ahead and begin the show. You know what I'm saying? You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it, man. Let's do it. All right.
I'm new to this podcast life, so
Yeah. Hey, look, man. Listen, I got some things that I got to tell you. We're gonna talk about that off camera. We'll talk about it. We'll get to it. Hey, there's some things, man. People been asking me. It's kind of early right now, so everybody get to see they joining as they come. But at the same time, it's being pre-recorded, and we going live, but it's recorded still. And they already know they catch the full video on TikTok as live and on YouTube. You got bits and pieces up on Instagram and Facebook. So we're gonna give y'all a good word, man. Like I said, we're gonna play the real life podcast QA questions with Miss Gorgeous Balanish. Thank her for another opportunity. It's her second time. She's no stranger. And she's real. She's finna tell y'all some topics. Y'all need to pay attention. Men and women. You know what I'm saying? It's for men and women. This real life podcast. Anybody that comes on this show, I said before, it's about real and you being real. We don't do the fake stuff. It's all real, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? We want to see everybody make it in life. We all go through something. You know what I mean? We all go through something. But for us to go through, we want to help that next person that go into that spot, be able to get them out of that spot. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Lift it up, iron sharpen iron, uplifting each other. You know what I mean? We'll go. You ready? You ready, beautiful? All right, man. First question. Let's do it. All right. Now this is a good question. What's your love language?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. Okay. I love all of them.
Love all.
But I would say the most important for me would be quality time.
Wow. Very important.
Yeah, because time is literally like the most expensive thing. You can't get time back. So it's time.
Very important. Very important. You the first one to say that. I heard some say certain things, but all of them. That's very, very important. All of them, man. And time, you can't get that time back. You know what I mean?
That's so important to me because it's like you don't know how long we got on this earth.
Yeah.
We don't know when our time is up, so we need to be making time for each other. And it's the same with my family.
That's right. That's right.
All the time. I love just kicking back, with my family and laughing and joking and drinking together, whatever. Like I love their moments more than any gift or anything.
Yes. I love it. I love that. That's big, huh? You said what now?
No, I didn't say nothing else.
Time is important, man. We gotta take time, man, cause life is so short. Don't put off what could be done, not just waste it. Don't put off what could be done today and talking about tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow night come, you know what I mean? So
exactly.
That's big. You ready for the next one? Get about the camera. All right.
My stuff too.
Huh?
I said, you see my son be all in my lives too.
Man, my nephew he be everywhere, popping up, man. Watch that car. Man, they come in the office with me. Would you like? You ask this question. Notice this. You married? Would you like to be married?
I'm not married, but I feel like my view on marriage has definitely been altered as I've gotten older. But I do still want to get married though.
All right, it's coming. It's coming. All that's a process. All in the process and everything. Relationship, single, taken.
Single.
Okay, all right, okay, all right. Ooh, really grab on me and stuff away. All right. Okay, what about this question right here? Do you think finances should be kept separate in a marriage?
No.
Okay.
Because if I'm marrying somebody, like, we need to know that we need to have that much trust that we can trust each other with anything in our lives.
That's right.
Like, so I'm not marrying anybody that I would have to keep anything from.
That's right.
It's just not gonna work. And if you feel like you got to keep something from me, we don't need to be married.
Okay. All right. Well, my question is, why some people like that? You got some man, and you got some women. Like, let's talk about like joint accounts. Like, that I did that at a young age. I'm 33 now, so I did it at a young age. Joint account.
Damn, how long did you do a joint account?
Yeah, I was 21. I was 22, and the person was 32. So she was 10 years old. Oh yeah. Hey, you live and you learn. Hey,
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But you learn from it, But yeah, we had a joint account, man, and that was, something kind of because one person could be putting their money in, but the other person ain't putting theirs in. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I call a joint account for. We doing this together. You know what I mean?
That's why
But
we
you
need
got
to be, the communication need to be here. Like, what are we doing? Like,
yeah.
what are we doing with the finances? What's going in? What's going out? We need to be making them decisions together. And if I should be able to trust that you're gonna use the money for what is necessary, just like you should trust me to use it for what is necessary, and not just be doing anything.
Yes, that's right. You got to break it down. You got to sit down and talk this stuff over. We don't.
People don't do that. But then again, you was 21, so it's like, you can't expect, you wasn't supposed to be having no joint account at 21.
Ooh, at 21.
You wasn't supposed to. It was too early.
I was too young. The lesson. Live and learn everything. We all the hand. What's up, man? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw my nephew, I see him in the bed. He, all right. So I know you got a son right now. How old's your son?
4.
You want any more kids?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. That was the next question. Do you want to have children? I know some people, man, they'll mention they want and they don't, because I guess they want to be married or whatever. I mean, it happens, man. You know what I'm saying? Children are beautiful.
I did give myself like a time limit. Like if I don't got more about 35, it's a wrap. I'll probably just adopt or something.
Okay, that's good. You sound like me. I got to have one more for 35. Hey, after that, that's it. We ain't going there. I'm with you on that.
I'm adopting because who gonna be pushing out babies at 40 now?
Be trying to enjoy life then. Relax. Because he already 4, so when you 40,
my baby gonna be 18 when I'm 40.
There you go. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So that's when it start for me.
Hey, that's good enough right there. Oh man. Let's check this out. Okay. Would you be willing to relocate if your partner got a job in a different city? If y'all married, most time the man doesn't really move. I guess most time it might be the man move where the woman want to move to. You know what I mean? But if it came on the other side, he got a higher paying job or something. Would you want to relocate, leave family, like say for instance, like mother, father?
I mean, in my circumstance, it would be different because I have a child, so I would have to be considerate of the other parent.
Okay.
But if the other parent wasn't involved or if I didn't have a child, I definitely would relocate.
Wow. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Good question. All right. What's the best piece of relationship advice you've gotten? What's a good piece somebody gave you relationship advice
that I've gotten?
Cross the side.
I haven't gotten no good relationship advice. I've had to learn all this stuff on my own.
Okay.
Ain't nobody really giving no relationship. I literally had to learn everything through trial and error. So.
Have you went through a process when somebody tried to stop you for dating that person or try to tell you things about that person and you didn't want to listen or none of that neither? Okay. That's good. And it's best, man. It's best to go like that through it's best to do it, go through it yourself anyway. Because sometimes, man, you got to know that person for yourself. You know what I mean? People can say this, say that, and they don't, but you got to find out for yourself.
Yeah, that. And then also, too, it's just like, I'm only going to be taking advice from somebody who's in a position I want to be in.
Okay.
Like, are you happily married or are you in a happy relationship? Healthy with your partner? Because if you're not, what can you really tell me? I kind of got to learn it on my own because you're not even the example. So how you going to give me advice and you've never experienced a healthy love,
There you go. They haven't been through it and they trying to tell you.
Yeah. It just don't work like that. And that's just me. Like, I'm not going to take advice from somebody who's never experienced it.
That's right. You got to experience it.
I gotta experience it because then I'm gonna be the person that has experienced it, and I can tell you, I can tell the next person.
That's right, and that's how I am too. If I've been through, I ain't gonna be like, oh man, I'm not gonna say, look, if you ask me my advice, I'm gonna tell you my advice, and I'm gonna tell you my experience with it. But I'm not gonna try to force you to do what you don't want. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give you my advice. If you ask me, I'm gonna give you my advice.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's pretty much I ain't gonna say my people. I'm just gonna tell you what I went through. So I don't know what works for me. Might work, you know what I'm saying? Might not work for you, but other way around. So
and that's the thing. If I don't tell people my business, so it's like if there were people around me who I feel like could give me some real good advice on the situation, I would ask them.
Okay.
But everybody around me is going through the same things I'm going through.
That's right. Exactly. Yes, it is.
So,
Nobody different. Going through the same thing. You know what I mean? That's why it's called Real Life Podcast. You know, hey, we giving this good feedback. This trying to tell you, hey, you don't been through it. You know, we can't talk about it if we ain't been through it. What do you touch the topic if you ain't been through it? You know what I'm saying? All right, ready for the next question?
uh-huh.
All right. I don't know what to tell. Let me ask you this. What's your idea of a perfect date? What's your type of perfect date for you?
Just really connecting with a person more than anything. Like, I need to be just comfortable. There don't need to be no weirdness, no awkwardness. Like, it just needs to be very fluid, like just flowing. Like, I love when shit just flows when sorry, can I cuss? I'm sorry because
Oh, you good. You good. Real Life Podcast.
when things just flow.
Keep it 100.
The conversation is great. It's nothing forced, you know. That's and we just so. I just posted a video about this actually. Like, I love when I'm with, whether it's my friends, my family, or if I'm on a date or with a man, like, I just love when we're just lost in time. Like, you know, like nothing, we're so connected right now that we're not worried about anything else because we're focused on each other. Ain't no phones, ain't no nothing. Like, we really just here, present. Like, that's a good time for me.
Okay, I like that. Okay. Perfect. That's good, man. Real Life Podcast. Your boy Silk the Real got me the beautiful bananas on. Hey, y'all like and share, share the video, man. We just, what I'm saying, we getting in, trying to knock this on out, man. Having a good old time talking about relationships. Y'all just joining in. Thank y'all for the ones that are coming in. I mean, that's okay.
Are you scared to ask the question?
No, I got some answers. Do you feel the need to know your significant other's password to their phone? That I was telling somebody about it earlier, and then, like, my thing is, on that end, no matter to me. If I'm with you, I'm with you. Ain't nothing to hide, you know what I'm saying? But you got some people, man, they go crazy about their phone. They fight you. They'll kill you for a phone. You know what I'm saying? They crazy about their phone. People drop
That's the thing, like, I'm not going to ever ask somebody for the password to their phone unless I have a reason to, unless I feel like you're cheating. Like, obviously, you're not going to give it to me. So it's pointless at that point. But if we're just in the type of relationship where, you know, it's not like a forced thing, it's not a requirement. But I know some people who will just be like, can you check my phone? And they'll give you the password. In a situation like that, okay, that's cool, whatever. But I'm not going to come in like, I need your password. Like, you know, but if in the event that we're just so comfortable with each other that I just happen to get your password, that's cool. And then vice versa. But I don't think it's a requirement. I don't be thinking about that. I don't be.
Nah, you like me? Nah. Hey, listen, that's what trust come in. That's another topic for another day. That's when trust come in, right there. Like, you know, you say you trust this person, you gotta trust. You gotta show it. You know what I'm saying? I would tell us I had made a post, but I took it down. When somebody got to spy on you in your relationship, you got to spy on your significant other. That's the wrong relationship. That's a red flag right there.
Exactly. And I feel like for me, because I'm just such a it is what it is type of person, that, I mean, it took me a lot to get here though. Because, you know, younger me was going through phones and doing all that stuff because I have reason to. But at this age, it's like, I'm not going to go looking for anything. Like, if it presents itself, then I'll deal with it when it does.
That's right.
But I'm not going to stress myself out trying to be preventative. Like, I'm not going to go out, you know, like, I'm so on this person trying to prevent them from doing something I don't want to do. That's just so, like, that's so irritating.
Yeah.
It is, like, I just rather be here and be present and just give my all. And then if you do something you ain't supposed to be doing, it's going to reveal itself to me eventually.
Okay.
Some way, somehow, and then I'll deal with it at that point.
Oh, yeah, it'll reveal. It definitely will, man. Well, I always say, they ain't getting over it, because what happened in the dark, it'll come to the light eventually. You know?
Especially when you highly favored.
Oh, amen.
It have been situations that I should have never knew about, but I didn't even go looking for them. They just came to me.
God seen it all.
I don't even be looking for nothing. It just, and then they be so out the blue that they're like, how do you know this? Like, where do you get this from? I don't even know. I wasn't even looking. It just literally fell in my lap. Like,
that song say God favors you. That's what it is. God favors you. That's what it is. Just keep, like I say, you know what I'm saying? What happened in the dark, they come to the light. You know what I mean? People, like I say, the enemy will expose themselves all the time. It never fails.
You just gotta let them.
Gotta let them do it. They will do it. All right. Did you grow up? Now this is a question. You know, this could be, you know, you got this in certain lives, but did you grow up seeing a healthy romantic relationship? Too much. Okay.
I didn't grow up being toxic either, though.
Okay.
My mom was just very much, you know,
Yeah.
she was just she was in relationships, but like she didn't really bring her relationships around me.
Right.
You know, she was that type of woman. Like she wasn't just having everybody around me.
Right.
But I didn't really see much. I seen some of her boyfriends, but we wasn't like, you know,
Yeah.
we wasn't like that.
Right. Mama business. That's what respect. That's respect right there. You know how many siblings you got?
I have one brother from my mom,
Okay.
and then from my dad, I have 4 sisters. One sister we don't know.
So you the youngest from your mom, right?
From my mom, I'm the oldest. I'm her firstborn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my brother is only barely he was born 2014, so he's 9.
Okay. That's the one. His birthday is in November, like around my birthday, right? Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
All right, gotcha. Okay, what's up? Okay.
Is he 9 or is he 8? He's 8. He's gonna be 9 this year. Is he gonna be 2014?
2014, 15, 16, 17, 18.
That means 8. He ain't 8.
Yeah, I ain't no math person. I know how to count money, but I ain't no math person like that.
He is not 8. Okay, but anyway, yeah, you get it. My brother young.
Oh yeah, that's eight. That's what's up right there. Okay, all right. I got a sister, so I see what you said. Okay, that's up. All right. Get on. We almost done, man. Like you answering the questions good. I appreciate it. People. Let me see. I'm trying to think what question I want to ask you next. What values do you think make for a healthy relationship? What type of values?
I don't know. I feel like that's a hard question because that's like subjective. I feel like if you both have the same values, your relationship is going to be healthy. But for me, it has to be, you know, where we both value family, we both value respect. We
Okay.
both value respect of each other's time.
Right.
Because there's
That's
people
so
who,
big.
you know, feel like all of your free time has to be devoted to them only. You know, and that's very unhealthy to me because I have, you know, times I need to myself. If I want to just go walk around the grocery store, I need to go get me a pedicure. I don't want to be on the phone with you the whole time. I need to be in my own thoughts or enjoy my, you know. So it's just stuff like that, I guess.
Let me ask you a question. Why I got you? Not to cut. Sorry, I want to ask you this question. You're a woman of integrity. I can tell you, you know, you already know. And I don't know if I doubt you've been, but you can tell me because you got the wisdom and the knowledge. Why do some women stick into relationships and they just know it ain't right? Why they do? Why? Because I read something about that too. Like I can't remember how the post go, but it was something about like the person, it could be so toxic, but they still stay right in the relationship. Like, you know, it's toxic. You know what I mean? But why though? Like, why some women do that? Like, they just settling for less, but they can do better. I mean, you know, and you got some men like that too. But why though?
I think it's just because of the nature of women being nurturers. I feel like that plays into us feeling like we could fix people and we can, you know, women naturally, we make everything around us flourish and grow, or we try to.
Good answer.
We take it upon ourselves to play the mother figure for a man as well when we don't need to do that. We need to stop doing that. You know, it's like we're trying to make them see the light, basically. So we're trying to stay as long as we can because we're trying to heal them and we're trying to get them to see what it's like on the other side of that.
Okay.
And so that's why I feel like, and then also, you know, obviously comfortability. But I know for me, I always just try to, you know, bring the best out of them, no matter how bad they're doing at the moment. I try to see the potential.
Right.
And that comes from being a nurturer.
Okay.
So, but that's over with.
Oh yeah.
You know, I feel like once you understand that, you can understand that that's not your job.
Right. Okay. That sounds right. That sounds good. Take that, because I see that a lot. And you just wonder, like, man, I see guys just driving a woman's car, staying.
You gotta learn to either love them from a distance, or just let them go completely. If you
Yeah.
can't love them from a distance, if you can't take your feelings out of it and still maybe try to be some guidance for them or something, then you just gotta just all the way off, cut it all the way off.
Get rid of. That's right. I agree. We almost done. You about finished. Yeah, you killing it. Let's see what I got for you. I think I got maybe 2 maybe left. Let's see. What have you learned about yourself from your previous romantic relationship? What did you learn from it? Like when you was in that relationship, previous romantic relationship.
I've learned a lot actually, which is why I think my relationships were so important, even though they were so bad. But I learned a lot about myself. Like, I've learned the good and the bad of me. I don't know if I want to go into specifics, but
Quick.
I'll say some things. Like, on the bad side, I've learned that like I wasn't as good of a communicator as I thought I was. Like, I was communicating thoroughly, but I was real smart about it. Or like, I would shut down sometimes. Like, those are things you can't be doing when you're trying to be in a healthy relationship.
Right. Got to talk with it. That's right. No shutting down. That's right.
And then, like, on the good side, a couple of things I've learned is that I love like taking care of my people.
Okay.
And it's not just the men. It's like I learned that I like taking care of all my people.
Right.
Like, when people come over, I like to feed them. Like, I like gift giving. Like, these are all things I had to learn in my relationship, like things I like to do and the things that make me feel good when I'm, loving anybody in any form of love.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's how it supposed to be. I like that. Okay. Yeah. All right. How long was your longest relationship you ever had?
My longest one was like 4.5 years.
Wow. Okay. Wow. It's awesome, man. Wow. How long took you to really recover from that? Like, once y'all, was it? Cause some people have time, like a year, 2 years. I know people recovering.
I feel like I was already starting my healing process in the relationship because I was over it before the 4.5 years was up. Okay. So I was doing a lot of work on myself towards the end already. Like, towards the last year was when I was losing my mind. And when you lose your mind, that's when you know you about to come back. It's harder. So the last year was when I was really reflecting and like asking myself, like, am I crazy? Or like, I was going through those type of processes. So I was already starting that process, journaling and stuff. So I would probably say it only took me maybe like a year to really recover.
Oh, okay. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Now look, you know what? I love you. We love you on the show. And I got to talk to you afterwards anyway. But let me ask you this. We gonna, answer good enough. In your conclusion, if anybody that's struggling in a relationship, how do you think they can improve that relationship they're struggling right now? Like any type of struggling, anything. And they trying to still make this thing work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about marriage, engagements, stuff like that or whatever. So
I would say just have full transparency of everything that you're feeling and thinking, good or bad. Like, don't try to hold back for the sake of the person's feelings. Like, obviously there's a way to deliver, but like, even if they don't want to hear it, like, you need to have them real uncomfortable conversations. So try to get to a healthy spot. And if you exhaust all those options, if you literally like explain to a T everything that, is not working for you or that you would like to change or that you would want them to change and it just doesn't work, it's just like you kind of just got to let it go and let it be what it is. And it's like, if y'all separate and do the work if y'all didn't end on real bad terms, if it wasn't no toxic ending and y'all go separate, do the work on yourselves and decide you want to come back, that's cool. But other than that, you just have to let it go. If it's too much friction, it's just not worth it.
Especially when it did, and you sitting there trying to fight for somebody not fighting for you. You still trying to do it. Hold on, I see that a lot too. I do got another question before we go. Marriage counseling. Let's talk about that real fast. Like, going the process with that. Do you think all married couples should be going counseling? To me, in general, I think everybody, like engaged couples and marriage couples, even when you're going through something in your marriage, I think everybody should be able to do marriage counseling. What you think?
Yeah, I think it's necessary, or seek counsel through people that are married in your family. Because that's
Okay.
how they used to do it back in the day. You
Yeah.
know, you would go to the old grandma and grandpa or auntie and uncle that's been happily married for 40 years and stuff and
Oh,
talk to
okay.
them and have a sit down with them. And it's like, because they're more, that you can get more insight from somebody who is like you or knows you and you know them versus going to somebody who you don't know. So I
Right.
would say seek counsel there first from the examples in your life.
Mm.
And if you don't have them, then definitely you need to be like in some type of counseling with, you know.
I went through that when I was engaged. And man, it was such, that was something, man, that didn't bother me because you want to be sure you come to agreement. You know, sometimes the woman, most time is the woman like, let's do marriage counseling. And you got some man like, oh man, but you need that, man, because that's important to her. Y'all, you know, you got to be able to, you date somebody, like, can I say, like, let me ask that. Wow, this gonna be the last question. Like, this hit me. I didn't wrote this down in my notes, but when you look at a man, what's your ideal man? What's the type of man? He got to be like high, like, okay. For instance, like if I met you, I'm like, yo, what's up? How you respond if I say that?
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, yo, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, come on, you know what I mean? Like, yo, what's up?
Like it would be a friendly conversation because I would just be like, hey, like, you know, it'd probably be like, how you doing today? Like, I don't know. You know, I'm very receptive to a lot of people's energy. Like, you know, obviously if you're not coming off disrespectful,
Right.
but if you're just saying it in a general way, like I can stop, hey, how you doing? But, you know, it just depends on moving forward. Like, are you trying to get at me or are you just being a friendly person and saying, hey, you know, how you doing today? You know?
You know how we do it. You know how we do it back in the day. We try to holler, but you know, I'm big on holding the doors, holding hand, going on a good old date. Some people get married, again, they should be there a long time. They just get bored. You got to keep that thing fresh. Got to keep it fresh. You agree with me? Keep it fresh. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm the type of person that I like adventures. I like to try new things. Like, so I need somebody who also is interested in just, you know, it's a random Tuesday and we go into a pottery class or something.
Yeah,
like
that's it,
we
that's
just
it,
trying
yeah.
stuff, like just doing stuff, you know?
Yeah, get out. That's right.
Why not?
That's what it's about, man. Getting out, you know, keep that thing fresh. Playing Friday night dates, you know, Saturday night, do stuff. You know what I mean? And Melanish, man, listen, look, I appreciate you so much, gorgeous, on that tonight. Relationship. That's pretty much all I had. I had, but you answer enough. You answer what need to be heard. You know, relationships. You know, that's life. It ain't just with marriage. You know, people being together. I'm talking about like job wise, friendship, all the type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you come back again. I appreciate you second time on the show and everybody to do. And man, I've been but relationships, it gotta be touched on, man. We talked about last time. What's our topic we talked about last time? Was it about?
It was depression.
Depression. You know, stuff like that, man. We just touching real stuff, you know, getting it. Now, a lot of people be in relationships, man, they just feel like they stuck, you know?
It's a shortage of real stuff these days. Everything is fake in internet, you know, surrounded by the internet. If people ain't just living in real life no more, it sucks.
Yeah. Social media got a lot of people, man.
Everybody, it feels like.
Yeah. Got their head messed up, just, you know what I mean? The cell phone start, like, but you got to be able to sit down. Communication is so big, very big, you know? And that's what, like you say about shutting down. And when somebody's shutting down a relationship, man, ain't much you can do. You know, you got to be able to talk. You got to communicate. No matter how bad the thing might sound or whatever, you got to talk about it. You know what I mean? Be honest with each other. You know what I'm saying? If you married, you got people like, you know, you want to be honest, but you know, everybody got their business, which everybody gonna do it. Somebody might try to holler at you, but hey, you know you're married. Go and let your wife know up front because your wife, sooner or later, she's gonna find out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So this be real. You know what I'm saying? Saying that with a woman. You know what I mean? Trust. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna talk about that next time, man. And you know what I mean? So I appreciate you on this good old big Thursday night.
No problem.
6:37 on the West Coast, 7:37 here on the South, where I'm at in South Carolina. You in you in Texas.
I'm in Texas, so 6:37 over here, yeah. In California, it's 4:37.
Woo-wee.
It's early over there.
You got to come on to South Carolina. I'm gonna fly you to South Carolina one day. Or saying it right. You got to fly you out to South Carolina one day.
Oh, I'm like, what did you say? You said South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Country.
Hey, They don't pay. Don't talk about it. Don't
Y'all
be picking at us.
country.
Don't be picking at us. Got that good cooking down here though. That good old cooking and stuff.
I know. I
Tell,
need to try. I need somebody real home cooking too. Not
ooh,
the
yeah,
fake
mama be
stuff.
throwing down, man. Tell everybody, man. How your my occupation. Some people that miss it. This is in the comments about what's up work. I know you a business owner. You tell them.
I mean,
Yeah.
I am a nail technician.
Okay.
And so I just do whatever jobs in between, like service industry or anything, just while I'm building my brand. Because I just moved from California. So when I was in California, I could survive off nails because I had a clientele. But, since I just moved here, I'm just, doing regular service jobs until I build my clientele here.
It's coming on back, all that. I thank God for you, man. You're such a blessed woman. Hey, like y'all say, y'all go follow Belanis, man. Go follow her, man. Hey, I'm telling y'all, man, she gets on they poison people, man. I'm telling you, she gives good work, everything. You know what I'm saying? She real.
Thank you.
And she will be
That's what I
coming back.
try to do. Yes,
Oh,
I will be back up here.
listen, we finna have a discussion. Man, I actually want to talk to you behind the scenes. You
Okay.
already know how I do. We done, and I'm gonna send you a message in a few. We're gonna talk a little bit, and everybody that came out to join. Hey, like I say, y'all check my you got the live video gonna be on my my YouTube. I make sure I put that in the link. Facebook, Instagram, I have that up there and everything. Hey, appreciate y'all, man. We get ready for another episode. Got one coming on Saturday, so get
Okay,
ready.
I'm gonna tune in.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a I know you listen here. You might be in it. You might be one of the ones. You might be the co-host. So get ready.
Okay.
Hey, so we get it down. It's gonna be good, man. We're gonna be talking about. I got she's an entrepreneur, business owner, and we're gonna talk about stuff, man, and about business wise. Most little bit of accounting, financial, and good stuff. And a big thing about seeing black owned business is a great thing. I like to see, I love to see everybody see, but to see black owned business, give a little flavor, man. Make you, what I'm saying. So.
I
Check it out.
definitely need to tune in and see what kind of, information I can get from her.
Yeah. Oh yes, definitely. She's great, man. Great lady. Miss her name is Miss Denise. She'll be on here and everything. So it'll be Saturday. It'll be 12 my time, be 11 your time. So
Okay.
it'll be on there and everything. Definitely, we'll talk.
Cool.
Okay, but hey, man, listen. I'm gonna hit you up in a few. We're gonna talk in a few. Everybody that came, man, I thank y'all. It's been another episode of Real Life Podcast. Man, thank everybody, that is, just came out and watch. Thank you for the great word. We got more things that are coming that I'll be planning that we're gonna be talking about and stuff like that. And we got stuff y'all gonna start seeing some different sceneries I'm gonna be doing this thing in, and it's gonna be great, man. So it's gonna be growing, you know what I'm saying? So you might seem small now, but it's gonna get big soon, right?
Exactly. Just have to be consistent. Consistency.
Consistency, we got it, man. We got it. That's why I heard somebody told me they don't worry about the numbers. Get that, all that'll come.
Exactly.
Right now, keep doing what you're doing. That's what it's about, man. We doing it together. You know what I'm saying? Real Life Podcast is about love. Like I say, just giving and keeping it real, man, and just giving somebody the word. That's all. You know what I mean? It's about the word. I procrastinated for a little while, but I prayed about it, man. This is what need to be done. So and everything. You already. You want to end the show? However you want to end it. I don't feel what I got to do.
You could end it. You go, I'm still doing this. You got to end it.
Hey, man, look. Y'all listen. Y'all already know, man. Y'all know how we do. God first, man. Keep God, and man, y'all be out there, be safe, man. Love your family, man. Do the right thing. Be safe. You driving, whatever y'all doing, man. Be safe how you do it, man. If you know what I'm saying, like, you drink it, man, be out there and be careful. You know what I mean? Because you might get somebody hurt that I care about. You might get to hurt somebody that you care about. Just be careful. Hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Life is precious, man. You only get one life. You know what I mean? Be blessed, man, because some people ain't made it. Some people can't feed themselves. So be blessed, man. So I thank y'all, man. We love y'all. And once again, the Miss Gorgeous with Knowledge. Hey, go ahead and tell them goodbye.
All right. Good night, y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I will see y'all next time.
Hey, Real Life Podcast. We out. Your boy Sip the Real. One love.